Con Stathopoulos and Josh Phegan come together in an incredible podcast, Grow, Scale, Master.
An energetic approach to drive progress, master skills, build strengths and put the strategy back into rapid business and personal success.
Backed by real-world experience in rapid scaling to playing the long-term game of business, it's the story of all the lessons learned on the journey to mastery.
Be inspired, renew your energy and chase the future with Grow, Scale, Master.
Con, I just have this thing that's running through my head. Don't just stand there, do something. And
it sounds like a music lyric.
It's a Tom Peters quote, and I kind of get you to think about that. And the Herb Keller, he's got that great one. The guy from one of the airlines, he just goes at the end of the day, like literally, we got a strategy. It's called doing things.
Yeah.
And I kind of live about this about the strategic excellence. Like, do you think that people actually go, what is the opportunity that is in my business?
No, I don't.
Or do you think they look at other businesses and go, oh, I need that?
Nah, I think, mate, I'm going through business planning sessions right now. I've already done 55 of them face to face. We're doing it a little bit different this year. Normally we do our Head Start event, which you always our keynote. And I thought this year we needed to have a more bespoke, more face to face business planning session. I don't think people actually realise the game that we're in. I don't think people actually realise the opportunity that's so big right in front of us.
Yes.
I think we get really distracted, Josh.
What was that?
Yeah. What?
Is it? Yeah.
And I think in today's age, focus is a superpower.
Yes.
So when you start worrying about that one listing, or you drive down that street and you see someone else's signboard and you're kicking the can and going, oh man, my
or stealing it.
Geez, we shouldn't talk about that. But
yes.
But when you start thinking about how great the opportunity is, why don't we just stop and think, first of all, how grateful are we? Secondly, how do we design the game that we want to win?
So let me paint you a picture, right? Okay, so I'll take a standard business. It's probably a big business, but a standard business. Con, let's say you got 1,000 properties under management. Let's assume that.
Yeah.
Okay, here are some questions. Out of those 1,000 properties under management, how many landlords do you have?
Yeah.
I have 800. Okay, good. Out of the 800, how many of them live in a core market that your business can serve? What? Yeah. How many live in your
33%?
Okay, so let's say, for example, that out of the 800, you're now going to go and tell me 400 landlords live locally.
Yeah.
Okay, and when was the last time you offered that landlord an opportunity to go and have a look at their principal place of residence and give them an idea on what it's worth?
Yep.
Okay. Now let's kind of look at it. Let's say, for example, that 10% of those 400 landlords sold their principal place of residence, and once in every 10 years sell. That's 40 transactions. Even at literally a $25,000 fee, it's $1 million. Let's now go and have a look at it. Okay, great. Out of those 800 landlords, how many could I get to buy another? So okay, great. Yep. So I reckon maybe 10% go and buy another. That's another 80 managements. How many can I get to bring another? They've got it with a competitor. They didn't know that you operate in that territory now. Okay, great. There's another 80 managements, 10%. Okay, great. That's 160 managements. 160 managements times it by 2,000. I don't know, $320,000 times that by 4, that's 1.2 mil or 3, call it $1 million in extra. So you start thinking there's 1.3 million bucks in revenue, there's an extra $1 million in sellable value. Go do that.
No,
who does
you don't
that?
know our market, mate.
But who does that?
You don't know our market, Josh. Our market's not like that.
No, but my property managers do those calls. What?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
$1 million calls?
No, what they do is that they check in on arrears and routine, and they run the portfolio well, but they don't think about growth.
Well,
no, the BDM can't call. Why? Oh, no, they only do new business. What do you mean they only do new business? They only work with new people.
Yeah.
Have you not heard of lifetime value?
Yeah.
So can you tell me about, where are we going wrong with these strategies?
We don't think, mate.
Right.
That's the problem. And whatever role you play in a real estate business, whether you are the head of operations or marketing, you're an associate, you're an agent, a client service manager, it doesn't matter. We're not thinking. We talk about doing. There's a great Hawthorn coach called John Kennedy, Senior, right? And at 3/4 time, Hawthorn was losing a game. I think it was a grand final, it was a preliminary final or something. And he said to his players, don't think, do.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying is don't do, think.
Yes.
Okay. We need to stop and think.
Yeah.
So have we looked at total addressable market?
Yeah.
Have we looked at our market share by property type or by value type? Or by owner type, is it an investor? Is it a first home buyer market? Have we actually looked at where we've got deficient or diminishing market share and why? Have we looked at how we've structured our teams and our compensation plans? Have we looked at all the things that you spoke about in property management plus more.
Yes.
When was the last time someone did a spring clean or a business plan on their business?
So I'm saying to people right now, go and ring anyone who bought a property from you between 2016 and 2021. Because those particular people right now, if they sold, they've picked up equity, they've paid down debt, they've got servicing capability.
Yeah.
And if they sold and bought up, which is what this market is actually all about,
perfect market,
you do incredibly well.
That's right.
But like that whole idea, in order to do that, is you got to say, okay, great, what are the conditions ahead? How do we play the game, and what's our guiding principle? So is our guiding principle to build saleable value?
Yep.
Is our guiding principle to drive revenue?
Yep. Profit.
Is our guiding principle to drive profit? Is our guiding principle to become the number one in each of our chosen markets?
Yeah.
Before we go for breadth,
yes,
we must have the discipline of depth.
Yes,
and I think
agree.
Your great businesses are those that actually have slow, deliberate, consistent growth, where they're actually really clear about what they're doing, than frenetic growth without discipline.
Yeah, I think we fall in the second bucket where we've had frenetic growth, but I think we've been disciplined about the vision of what we're trying to do.
But infills.
Yeah, we have, and I think we've been quite strategic. And I look at it and I go, well, and this is probably something that's on my radar right now, is because we get. And I get it. You get it. We get so busy with being busy. The busyness of real estate and making sure that, particularly in this market, it requires 30 to 40% more effort to get a very similar, if not worse, result than what you were getting 6 months ago. So it's easy to get distracted. When was the last time you stopped, paused, and took a helicopter view and looked at what was working, what was not? And it could be as simple as the way that we, communicate to a client.
But it's amazing. There's I don't want to ring my market appraisals from last year because they might. I'm going to have to tell them their price is 10%
Well,
less.
mate, can I tell you this? We just did an exercise.
Yes.
So speaking of technology in our last episode, we just did an exercise of all our past appraisals.
Yes.
That had not been closed off in Agent Box.
Yes.
And then we washed them to see how many had actually come to market.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's really?
Yeah.
Or what mine was wow.
Yes.
And that's not an exciting wow.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the simplicity of just going back and speaking to your past appraisals, prices change. Hey, Josh, I met you 12 months ago.
Yeah.
You guys weren't in a position to sell back then.
Yes.
You've been obviously keeping an eye on the market. What's your take on where things are at, and what does that mean for you?
Yeah.
Why not just speak to people who know you, like you, and will actually pick up the phone, as opposed to going and put something in someone's letterbox that you've never met that they don't give a shit about?
So
do you know what I mean?
I was in a meeting with a business owner the other day, and I was having a bit of a chat. What do you think the solution is? Well, I don't want to sell anymore. So what I'm going to do is I want to find a business partner who just wants to recruit, so that then I don't have to sell.
Okay. So why wouldn't they do it for themselves?
Well, no one, recruitment takes too long.
Yeah. Wow.
But I don't want to sell anymore.
Okay.
So
basically I want someone to go and hire agents so I don't have to do the work. Yeah, look, if the model was like that, I mean, it would be great. But I just think that there is some magic. Matt King, a good friend
one of the best.
Yeah, one of the best human beings on planet Earth. And for those
in the Bresnahan group, right?
Oh yeah, he's gonna hate that.
No, King Bresnahan.
Well, no, Matt, he said that, not me. You and I are buddies. It's the King Bresnahan group.
Kieran's very happy. Yeah.
Well, KB loves it. But Matt King said, "Be grateful for what you have.
Yes.
But disturbed enough about your current reality to change it.
Yes.
So if you are not satisfied, that does not mean you are unhappy. But if you are not satisfied with how your business is operating, then fix it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that, it's interesting because similar to the quote that I had here, that you got to have a brutal view of reality, but you got to have optimism for the future.
Of course you do.
So this is where we're at. Hey, Con, we're number 5 in this marketplace. How do we get to number 1? Is that an extra 20 transactions? Is it an extra 100 transactions? How many people would we need to do that? What strengths have we got that we should be leveraging? And how do we really get that down? And I'm just going to say that if you're going to do really well in business, you got to have some really clear strategies. They've got to be written down. They've got to be in front of you. And one of my great ones at the moment, I work with lots of people and I say, hey, Con, here's a strategy. It's called F1 this year. That's your strategy.
Got it.
What's the tactics? Better measurement, better drivers on track, better pit crew.
Yeah,
there's an idea. Okay, great. Con, I've got another one for you. This year's strategy is called Mecca. What's that? Like Mecca Cosmetica. We want a list of our top 100 customers of all time. We're going to lean into calling them. We're going to lean into doing some more events for them. We're going to lean into spending a bit more time with our top 100 customers and seeing if we can do something with that. What else have you got, Josh, for me? Oh, you know what? This year, we're also going to have Lotto. What's that? We're going to try to spend more time on going after some more expensive properties, knowing where the expensive streets are in our areas, and driving market share in the medium to premium end of our market.
Perfect.
And so if you said to me, okay, great, mate, we've got the F1 Mecca Lotto mechanism for strategy, then all of a sudden, like there's some clarity. And I would say to you that, like, because things got heavy and not everyone feels like they're winning, like they've stopped actually having fun with their business, getting a strategy in there and just going, man, if you just did this, just do this one thing, would that change everything for you? And then what you realize very, very quickly is that literally, you know, when people become self-protective because they become worried about the environment, they stop being energetic and driven about where you could go and what you could achieve.
Yeah, I think the other thing is too, mate, is that a lot of people go, you know, and I have this in with my agents, they go, I want to be number one. Okay. Talk to me more about that. Why is that important to you? What does that actually mean? Why do you need to be number one? Sometimes number one isn't as profitable as number two. I think we've got to keep looking and interrogating our thinking.
Yeah.
And to be able, like you said it earlier.
Pressure test it.
Yeah. Is it saleable value, or is it revenue, or is it profit growth? What is it? Is it ego growth? Like, I think we've really got to get clear.
Disciplined decision making.
Yeah, exactly. Clear is kind, unclear is unkind.
Ben Crow,
right? Yeah. You told me that first. I bought the book and I read it. The book's not as good as what I thought it would be. But sorry for those listening, Ben. I'm sorry if you're listening, but you're probably not. But it's a great line to be able to go, where's the clarity? What is it that I'm trying to achieve? And have you clearly articulated that to the people that matter in your business, right? If you're an agent, have you actually spoken to your mentor, your coach, your principal, your sales manager, whatever it might be, and just said, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. Can you help me, you know, kind of get the gap going?
The best thing that we did in our business with Kylie was that, like, you know, we said, KJT, keep Josh talking.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the alignment is that, like, okay, great, Josh is out there talking. I'm here running the business.
Correct.
So literally, so from that point of view, like the moment that you can get to strategic clarity is when everything changes.
Completely agree, mate.
Experiences that rapidly shaped you.
You know, there was a book, and it was fascinating because David Allen wrote it, and it was so good because it was all about, like, understanding, like, productivity. And when you go and have a look at that, Getting Things Done was the name of the book. There was actually this diagram, and in the diagram it said, okay, an input has come into your world, right? Like, here is the choice. Can you do it in less than 2 minutes? If you can, do it.
Yep.
If you can't do it, then do you put it in the calendar? I'll do that today at 3:00. Do you say, okay, great, no, that's a multi-step project?
Yep.
So, like, it's a refit of an office.
Sure.
Okay, great, then I need a proper project plan to go and get that right. Or is that something you can delegate to someone else inside of your team? Hey, okay, great, Emily, could you please get that organised for us? Or is that something that ultimately I'm just not going to be able to do? And so this is, like, a really great discipline because, like, I kind of look at it, it's like, you know, can I get that done in a really short period of time, quickly flick it and do it? Or, you know what, actually put it off to a very specific time. The amazing thing was that when I actually had a process for how I actually process things and I had a workflow, geez, it made things easier for me.
In terms of making decisions or what you should attack first?
Exactly. And speed of execution.
Yeah. Would you like fries with that? That's like kind of a $1 billion, multi-billion dollar kind of
question.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So when was the last time when we finished a call with someone? Because I've been watching all of my team.
You guys selling fries now?
No, well, we're going to make ends meet, bro.
Would you like an investment property now?
No, but just think about it. Like, you got a bit of fatigue happening right now. We're in winter. You know, it's been an interesting 6 months. I don't want to say it's been a slog because I don't believe it is a slog. I believe it's a joy personally.
Yes.
But I can see fatigue and, you know, people aren't getting the wins on the phones.
Yeah.
So what about if you could finish a call off and just said, hey, Josh, is there anyone, friends, family, neighbours, that I could help in your network buy, sell, lease or rent a property?
Yeah.
Would you like fries with that?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Some of my agents have already done it this week because I've been coaching that and they've just gone, wow, I had 2 people go the neighbour down the road and my auntie's selling.
Yes.
So it's pretty simple, right?
Something that's changing your view.
The last one here, you know, what's one thing that's changing your view? I just think that, like, really this power of human connection. And you know, Phil Harris and I were talking about that. And
who's he?
So Phil's got a great business.
Never heard of him.
And the interesting thing is that he said in that, he goes, he got this email, 16 pages long from a tenant.
Yeah, AI tenant.
About wanting to replace the tap washer in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil's like, how do I respond to that?
Pick up the phone.
I'm like, go and see them. Yeah. They're obviously pretty lonely.
Yeah.
And I think that like that's the world that you can offer the power of human connection.
Agreed.
And whenever you're in a space where you need a bit more energy or you need a bit more sunshine, the best thing you can do, talk your way to the future. Call 5 great friends. If you don't feel good after an hour, there's something wrong.
Agreed.